Welcome, everyone. GasCast episode 4.
Episode 4, man. We're still alive.
Yeah,
as much as people want us to stop, they're on the other end.
Yeah,
They're like, please fucking cancel the show. No.
Fuck the haters out there. We're still 4
All
episodes
32 of you watching this, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's alienate our entire audience at the first 20 seconds.
That's how you got to do it. Just alienate everybody.
Yeah,
dude.
I think the allure, dude, of us being the assholes, the bad guys. There's more an allure to that than us being the nice guys.
Yeah, people want to watch something that we just shit on them the whole episode. We're just talking about, no, our takes weren't wrong. You guys just influenced us badly, and that's why my take was wrong. It's not my
fault. Exactly.
Your fault for being stupid.
We're gonna get our some people. Dude, later on, if this podcast, if I can start figuring out how to edit like a god here, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe we can bring on some viewers like callers, like how Stephen A does on his podcast
dude. We need to have guests. I've already had like 3 people.
No, I'm saying, but we can do what if we do callers like multiple in one show where we got 3 guests on today, but they could be reoccurring guests.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea.
They can start establishing personalities on the podcast, so people will know. Oh shit!
See, we need a producer. Honestly, the 3 people who watch these videos all the way through, they're the ones who need to get those guest calls in.
Yeah. All right. Well,
shit. Let's start simpler. CJ, how's it going, man? People want to hear that.
It's going okay, dude. Back in school, you know how it is, dude. So I mean, it's not just a typical week.
Right.
Nothing crazy going down. I'm really ecstatic about the whole Patriots and Chiefs finale. Yeah,
that was just an exciting day of football. Sunday was a good day.
Especially because this is kind of not an off-topic thing, but I'm going to put it on air right now so everyone knows. I'm not a huge fan of any team in the NFL, but now, a week ago, I secretly made an announcement to myself that the Patriots were my NFL team because I already love Brady.
You've aligned with the evil empire. So
I feel like because of that game, it's almost like God is telling me that this was the decision that was right. This was the right decision.
Dude, literally nothing pains me more than every fucking year having to watch the Patriots just win all the damn time.
Yeah. I mean,
they always win, and it's getting annoying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to say greatest dynasty ever, right? I mean, you have to in any sport.
Yeah, I mean, off rip, the only thing I could think of is the Lakers. But... And I'm thinking I don't even know. I actually don't know. But you gotta
you gotta think about this, dude. I mean, Mahomes was 6 years old when Brady was in his first AFC championship game. Are you kidding me, dude? That was 17 years ago.
I hadn't thought about this, but I think Brady needs to stick around another year just so he can have more Super Bowl appearances than any other AFC team combined. You know what I mean?
Brady just needs to play forever, dude.
Nah, I don't know. That would actually
60-year-old Brady out there just throwing the pigskin around.
Yeah, that would be you would find me being however old I am at that point, whatever, 40, and I would just still be crying every fucking time that the Dolphins fan because they're winning the East for 40 more years.
Yeah, Brady wins his 17th Super Bowl. But yeah, so I don't know if you want to go ahead and get into Pats and Chiefs.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, dude. Pats and Chiefs. I mean, what more can I say than Brady? I mean, he was already the GOAT, dude, but I can't believe I'm going to say this. I said it on Twitter. For all of you who don't follow me, it's CJ Powell _. And actually follow the GasCast. I'll go ahead and put that in there. I'm going to put it in the description of this video because I've been meaning to do that.
That's big time.
Yeah, GasCast.
Yes.
So yeah, go check us out. Our Twitter is not that active, but still, go follow us anyway.
I'm trying to throw some more tweets up there.
Yeah. But I don't want to become Bleacher Report because they piss me off, dude.
Yeah,
hate
yeah.
Bleacher Report.
Yeah, so right now I've just been like posting polls and shit. But today I sent a tweet to Barry McCockiner. It got like 2 retweets.
Yeah, I would have loved for him to come on, dude, so I could shut his ass down. Because anyone that at this point does not think Brady is the GOAT is
Yeah, we need a Brady hater to come on here because I'm like, I don't know, I hate him, but I can't deny like.
dude. But here's the thing: how do you hate him though? Because I get people hating like a cocky dick, but like he's such a nice guy, dude.
Dude, I'm a Dolphins fan, so like, what stands between my team and succeeding for like my whole life, pretty much, is Tom Brady and Hoodie Man.
Yeah, but that's true. Yeah, I'll give you that. But I mean, other people they hate Brady, dude, and he's just a nice guy who just is the GOAT.
I think he is kind of an asshole sometimes, but
I think he's an asshole.
I don't know. It's easy for me to root against him, but I can see why people find it hard to root against him.
Yeah,
because a lot of people seem to be doing the same thing as you. Just now that he's 41 and he's still winning hella games, people are starting to like, I don't know, kind of like.
Oh, I became the ultimate Tom Brady fan after that 2016 down 28-3. I mean, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's the year when I decided the Pats are broken. Like, I just wanted it to end. I can't believe I thought even for a week that the Chiefs stood a chance against them.
Yeah. Oh, well, I had to stay strong because as my man Skip Bayless said, my man.
Yeah.
One guy you do not go against in sports is Tom Brady. Or as Skip has recently been saying, which I love when he does this, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady.
I hate when dude, he's the fucking weirdest dude ever.
Dude, I fucking love Skip.
Dude, did you see what Colin Cowherd tweeted after the AFC Championship?
I'm not a big Colin Cowherd guy, so I
he's so stupid. But I just saw this on Twitter. He said, "All right, guys, it's official. Tom Brady, after tonight's win, has eclipsed the top 10 quarterbacks of all time."
Oh my god, dude!
He was like, "I said it, top 10 all time." It was like, what?
Dude, that might be a worse take than last year. This is last year. This is when Ben Simmons was a highly what's a word here? Everybody loved Ben Simmons, okay? And he put Ben Simmons as number 6, the 6th best player in the NBA.
In the whole NBA?
In the entire NBA. He put him over Kyrie. He put him over Kawhi Leonard. He put him over Jimmy Butler. He put him over Klay Thompson.
Dude.
Yes, dude.
I can't imagine what his argument was. I hate when people try to say other shit is matters because it really doesn't. Like people talking about getting assists and steals like matters more and rebounds. Points matter the most.
You're right, 100%. I mean, you look at the best players of all time; they're all scorers, all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, let's keep it real. I mean.
Yeah, Ben Simmons will like go 0 points in a game, 2 points in a game. I can't. It's like, okay, if every team seems to score like 140 points a game now, what does getting assists really matter? Everybody's getting assist.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's got to be getting some assist. I guess maybe not a lot of baskets are assisted now. Not as many at least. But I don't know.
Yeah, I guess Harden's showing that, dude. I mean, these last 3 games, he's literally scored every single point on isolation. So.
Yeah.
But dude, about the Patriots.
What are you talking about? Yeah,
Patriots. Bats. I'm trying to bring. We
need a producer, dude, to steer us back in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, fuck the producer. We're unique because we're just us two.
Yeah, Russ. We're producing. Yeah, we're doing all that shit.
But yeah, can we talk about how no one except my guy Skip Bayless is talking about how Belichick is choking?
How?
Are you kidding me? 24 points in 3 minutes, Belichick? Really, dude? You gave that up? 3 minutes, 24 points? 39 seconds left in the game, and you give up a field goal? Really?
Dude, against the Chiefs. Like, they shut the Chiefs out until halftime.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
That's insanity.
Me? Like... How do you allow 24 points in 3 minutes? Oh, Belichick, the best defensive. I think he's a great coach, dude, but are you kidding me, Belichick? For people to say that it's like equal between him and Brady, I'm more of a 65-35 guy, Brady, on this.
Are you serious, man?
Of
No
course.
way, dude. The Pats are a system. The Pats are a machine, and Billy B is the head. He's the one who gets all the players and makes them good. You know what I mean?
Well, that's true, but
He's the
also,
he is the Patriots. He's the GM, so he picks all the guys that come in, all the guys that nobody knows
but
that end up being great on the Pats.
yeah, but you have to say there is nobody, no quarterback in the history of the NFL that could operate the system like Tom Brady.
I mean, I agree with that. I do agree with that. He's become so good at his spot in that offense. That's what makes them,
Yeah,
unstoppable. I agree with that. But
but
I do think that if you just insert Brady into any organization, he wouldn't just automatically be the greatest of all time. Because a
mm,
lot of people agree he doesn't necessarily have the greatest arm of all time. He's not
he
necessarily the
doesn't.
most talented quarterback of all time. He wins the most. He's the greatest quarterback. You know what I mean? He
Oh
has
yeah,
the
you're
most
right.
accomplishments.
Yep.
But so if you just insert Tom Brady anywhere else, I'm not sure he's doing exactly what they're doing because the Patriots, like I said, are a system. They have a lot of parts that make them good. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Well, me personally, I just it's not because Brady. It's not just he's winning, but this is a guy that is clutches. I mean, he couldn't be any clutcher. I mean, this guy, he's one of those guys, just like MJ had it. I mean, Brady's got it. Like he has the ball. If as long as it's more than 45 seconds left on the clock, it's over. You know it's over, dude.
It's just it's getting so predictable and it's insane how it always happens that way.
Yeah, but see, it's not only that, but Brady's also the ultimate teammate. You ask anybody who was his teammate, they'll say he was a great guy. I mean, he rallied the troops every game. So that's why I actually think Brady would operate great in any system.
Yeah. He brings
Just because,
he brings the best out of his teammates for sure.
yeah, but it is, I will say, objectively speaking, it is extremely unique and it's honestly like I don't understand how this even happened that a seventh round guy, and like you were saying, he does not have a great arm. He does.
He does have a great arm, just not a top, like
I mean, yeah,
best arm of
he
all
has an
time
above
debate.
average
Yeah.
arm, but
Yeah.
he just his intangibles. He's got the best intangibles in NFL history.
Yeah.
I mean, just
The only reason I would say he wouldn't win, because saying he could go anywhere and win 6 Super Bowls, 5 Super Bowls, whatever he has, that's insane. You know what I mean? To say,
yeah,
like, because just when you watch playoff games, so much more goes into it than just the quarterback. You know what I mean? Most of it is the coaches. The 4 coaches left all were probably the 4 best coaches in the league. I mean, consensus wise, when you talk about the championship matchups. And then
yeah.
the Chiefs having a bad defensive coordinator and Bob Sutton, who they fired today, is ultimately what made them unable to adjust and ultimately lose to the Patriots. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep. And I didn't realize that they fired him today. I knew that it was going to happen. I didn't realize it
Yeah,
happened today.
they could have done that 3 years ago, honestly, and
Yeah,
maybe they'd
and
be better off right now.
I mean, I don't know if this is that important, but I think it is a little bit relevant that he is. I looked at him on the sidelines. I've never seen a picture of him. I didn't know what he looked like.
Yeah,
This guy's old as fucking
yeah,
dirt,
old
dude.
as fuck, dude. So is Wade Phillips, the
Yeah,
Rams
but
defensive
he's one
coordinator.
of those old guys who's like, I'm hip and cool.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah,
Like this guy, I'm looking at him like, dude, this is the type of guy who just like drank a Metamucil before like at halftime, dude. Like this is the type of guy that's like driving like a '67 Cadillac, thinking he's the man. Like this is not a hip old guy. This is a classic old guy. This is the oh, I was in the system back in the '70s and it still works today kind of guy.
yeah, you're right. I mean, he's great. Wade Phillips is great, I think.
Oh
And
yeah, I'm big, yeah, of course,
yeah.
big fan of him.
All right, so what else can we say about the game, how it unfolded? Maybe talk about the Chiefs side a little bit because this was a very close game, obviously. Like
Great game, unbelievable.
I think if Mahomes, if the Chiefs win that coin toss in overtime, we're talking about how Mahomes is he the best quarterback in the league moving to the Super Bowl right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think if Mahomes gets the ball first, they win the game. But they didn't, and I don't know how it is that the Pats always seem to get the ball, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Part of their greatness is winning coin tosses as well, I guess.
That's true. They're great gamblers up in New England.
Man, yeah, I mean, it was insane watching this game and watching literally any third and long, 3rd and 10. It was just, all right, where's Julian Edelman? He's open.
Yeah,
Open.
dude, this is like a reoccurring theme at this point. I mean, it's been. I mean, you think back once again that Super Bowl back in 2016 with the 28-3 comeback against the Falcons. I mean, it seemed like it was straight up Edelman.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
And part of why I picked the Chiefs is because I said that the defense would be able to do enough in Arrowhead, and I said that they would adjust because most of the Pats' success came because the Chargers kept in a zone until the 4th quarter, and Brady was just sitting there picking apart the zone. That's easy for him, you know. So I said maybe the Rams or the Chiefs will challenge them, and they tried and they lost. They adjusted like I thought they would. They went into man a lot. And they couldn't play Edelman. They couldn't. It was insane to watch. He got free releases every play. It's like they didn't try to mess up his route at any point in the game.
Yeah, well, it's tough with Brady because this is a guy that I mean, widely regarded as the quickest release in NFL. I mean, this guy gets the ball out in at most 2.5, 3 seconds. I mean, this guy he knows exactly where he's going. I mean, he just reads the defense so quick just because he's doing it for so long. I mean.
Yeah, he'll just throw it to James. He'll just check down to James White, and it works.
Yeah, I mean but then all of a sudden I'm telling, dude, I don't know exactly the stat, but I want to say that he threw maybe like 3 or 4 15 or more yard passes in the first half, and I think in the 4th quarter he threw like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think he was saving his arm for the playoffs, and and that's why he can make all these great throws right now. And someone like Drew Brees can't. I don't know if you watch. I mean, you said you didn't.
We'll get into that, dude.
Drew Brees. Yeah, Drew Brees his shoulder looked weak, and Brady's out there looking like he always does, making throws like that. It's insane. And how about Gronk?
How about one-legged Gronk?
Dude, he was doing what he was doing what Gronk does. Of course, when the playoffs came around, Gronk started doing what he did, and it's the same looks. It's the same target that he's getting, but now he's catching them. You know, I don't know what to say about it. The Pats were rolling, and that's that.
It's a scary thing, dude. He's got the Michael Jordan in him when it comes to, how many times he's been there and he just gets it done on so many occasions in close games.
Yeah. Gronk, if you incorporate blocking, is probably still the best in the league.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, you have to talk about Gronk's blocking because, I think, I don't know if you know who Mark Schlereth is.
Nah.
Yeah, big fan of his. He's an NFL analyst who just goes on various shows, but he was talking about it. I mean, he caught, one pass in the Chargers game, but his ability to block and let Sony Michel go for 130. I mean, he was a big part of that, dude. I mean, he was a huge impact on the offensive end just in blocking.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shay, you have anything else to say about this game?
I think that's it, dude. I think we got it all out.
Yeah, I mean, Mahomes will be back.
Mahomes will be back.
They were very, very close to being in the Super Bowl in a game. I think they would win, against the Rams.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, dude.
If they were coming off being the Patriots, there's no way I'm picking against them.
Yeah. Well, did you see that Brady actually met with Mahomes after the game to tell him that Brady admires him and to keep his head up and stuff? I was surprised by that.
Yeah, Brady's like you said, good guy. If he's challenged, he seems to respect people that challenge him. When he knows someone's great, he seems to respect great players. But then otherwise, he's like, who's that? I don't know who that guy is. What he's talking about, like, other guys. But
yeah.
All right, NFC Championship. We can be pretty brief with that, honestly.
Please. Yeah, because I missed this one. This
was Yeah, all there really is to talk about from this game, as I'm gonna pull up, everyone is obviously talking about the bad call that what's it called? People are saying it lost the Saints the game, which it kind of did. Did you see the video?
Oh yeah, I know. I know like a little bit. I know what happened. I know all about it.
Yeah, it was a bullshit call, but I think also the refs were bad on both sides for pretty much the entire game.
Yeah.
And like they missed some face mask on Jared Goff that would have given them a chance to go score. And obviously that pass interference call directly related to the Saints losing the game. But
Definitely.
I think the Saints got the ball first in overtime and couldn't score. They couldn't even get a field goal. Because if they did get a field goal, they would have gone to another overtime. So
yeah, but let's talk.
They had a chance, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, can we?
People get screwed by calls all the time.
Oh yeah, of course, dude. Every game. I mean, they miss calls almost on every play. I mean, people talk about how you can call holding on almost any play in the NFL. But anyway, can we talk about how Goff outplayed Breeze in this game? Did anybody see it coming in the dome? I mean,
neither of them played. Neither of them had to do much. It seemed like. Actually, this was just a weird game. Now that I look at the stats.
It was a weird game.
Neither team could really run, but also neither quarterback got 300 yards, even though it was an overtime game. That's a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's people keep saying it came down to this one play, but you have to think Saints were up 13-0 at home, and they scored 10 points in the final 3 quarters. I mean, you can't do that. I mean, especially when you got Breeze, Kamara, Michael Thomas, Mark Ingram. You got so many weapons. I mean, yeah, sure, that one play may have got you the win, but what about the rest of the game? I mean, put more points up. I mean, holding the Rams at 23 with that high-powered offense, I don't think that's too bad on the Saints' defensive end.
Right.
I mean, that's just me, though. I mean, if it's games never come down to one call. I mean, if that's you got the rest of the game to make up for it, dude. I mean, that should never be the case.
Yeah, what I took away from this game is we need to replace most of the old head refs with young guys.
Exactly. This is across the board, honestly.
And here's why. One, the refs need to be able to get in position to see these plays great. You know what I mean? To get a great angle on the play. So why do we have old men chasing around the best athletes in the world?
That's a good point, dude.
It just and like when these dudes get hit by them, they literally look like they might die if they get hit by them. So like that's one. Two, I think it's worse to have experience reffing a game that was different than the game we play now than it would be because these refs are old and they reffed football earlier. And earlier football was much different. It was reffed in a different way than it is now. And so they don't necessarily know the best time to call these roughing the passers or when to not call them. Like they're getting used to it too. So if the old guys are getting used to learning how to call this type of football, why don't we just let young guys ref instead? You know what I mean? Because at least they don't have experience in a different game. They just know they would only know this game, the new football, current football. And you know, they would call that pass interference more than likely.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when it comes to young guys in the NFL, I think this is really across the board in every sport. I mean, every sport except baseball, because baseball is the worst sport ever, dude. You can put me on record for that shit. Baseball is ass. But I'm sorry, dude. You might as well
people aren't gonna like that take.
You might as well watch fucking paint dry, dude. But just, I mean. And you look at the NBA and the NFL, I mean, both sports in the last 20 years, completely different. Completely different. Both are way faster. I mean, the points on both sides are way up. Defense is way down. I mean, like you said, dude, I mean, these guys are only getting older, too. I mean, I feel like I've seen the same guys every year since I was 5 years old. I mean, let's get some new guys in here. But also, did you see the thing about how, of course, classic like Saints fans, dude, hype beasts, they're trying to say that there's a rule in the NFL that Goodell can technically change the outcome of the game. He can technically like overrule the call and make the Saints win. Like, are you kidding me, dude?
Who did you say could overturn the call?
So technically, apparently, all right. So the Saints fans want this rule to be like the NFL to look at this rule. So Goodell has the power to overturn the call and give the Saints the win.
No, what the fuck? They
If
actually want to consider that?
if they do this, dude, that is a
There's not a dude. There's literally not a chance in
oh
hell.
yeah, I know that, dude. But I'm saying
Yeah.
if they did that, they should fucking lock out the NFL for a year, dude, because that is absolutely ridiculous for the if the Rams lose this game. If that were to happen, I would be furious.
I mean, the Rams won the game. The Saints had a
Exactly.
chance to win, and they didn't. And the Rams got the ball, kicked a field goal, and they won. Like,
Yeah.
it's that simple.
And I'm a destiny guy. I mean, that's just me. Like if you lose the game and it's down to a call, it's almost like that was meant to happen. I mean, I don't not
Yeah.
everybody will agree with that, but that's just me. But
And
so I
for
guess
for the Saints, Drew Brees retiring, maybe. I mean,
please, Drew, you've looked terrible the last few weeks, my man. I mean, like, come
I
on,
really
dude.
think his shoulder, man, just deteriorated. Maybe the Dolphins were right. The Dolphins were right not to sign him. His shoulder's clearly messed up. Look at him, Drew Brees.
Yes, the Dolphins made a great move.
They made a great move not getting him like 12 years ago, but
Yeah, they saw this moment now. They projected this moment.
yeah, they said, hey, we don't want him when he's 40 and has a weak shoulder in the playoffs. We don't want
Exactly.
that.
I mean, you can think about
We'll
it.
turn down the Super Bowl. We don't.
Yes,
We don't
you
need that.
can turn them down, and you can get Ryan Tannehill, Chad Henne,
Yeah, Chad
list-
Pennington,
Chad Pennington. Yeah, a list of Hall of Famers.
Jay Cutler. You could also get him.
Oh man, I forgot about the magical J year, as I
Yeah.
like to call
Yeah, Matt Moore. Anyone like that.
it. Yeah,
Works.
I mean it's really great QBs over the years.
I'd take all of them over Drew Brees, definitely. Yeah.
I would take them over a lot of guys. The Dolphins system. I mean, talk about a system team. I mean,
I'd take Taysom Hill over Drew Brees. I think we should just
Yeah.
just put him in, dude.
or
Drew Brees.
maybe,
Drew Brees, you're not gonna win MVP as long as Mahomes is in the league. Just give it up, dude. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Love
this
you
should
though.
this should be a unanimous MVP in my opinion.
Yeah,
I mean,
like literally the stats. There's literally no competition.
All right. Well, I mean, that's. I guess. Oh, let's talk about Pats and Rams. So, what's your projection?
Saints
for this one?
matchup. I got to roll with the Patriots in this game. I don't know if it just seems like the Rams aren't great enough. They don't seem to have that. The Saints kind of gave them a win in a sense. The Pats aren't going to do that. There's no way. The Pats don't give anybody wins in the Super Bowl, especially.
Yep.
You're
I
going to
mean,
have to take that game from Brady, and I don't think Goff has the ability. I think the Pats can scheme really well to take certain players, your top players, out of the game and force you to make decisions you may not be comfortable with. And I don't know if we've seen Goff do that before. We saw the Bears just humiliate him. I know it was in Chicago, but I think as far as scheme goes, the Pats can easily remove the Rams offense from this game, at least long enough that they'll be able to build a lead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Because the Rams have shown they can kill deficits, but I think the Patriots can build a big enough one to just pull away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, dude. On paper, the Rams, their roster looks way better than the Patriots, but I would be absolutely shocked if the Rams won this game.
The Chargers roster is way better than the Patriots too. Really,
Yeah, that's true.
It's just their greatness in certain players. That's what the Patriots have.
Yeah, you're right, but I would be absolutely shocked if the Rams won this game.
Yeah, I agree.
I
don't know. The coaching is better on one side, and I don't think the discrepancy in the defenses is very I don't think one is that much better than the other, honestly. I mean, obviously Aaron Donald could just go crazy in this game, and if we all know if Tom Brady's being pressured that he just doesn't play as well. But I'm not the Rams weren't like a pass rushing fiend team this season. They didn't have a great pass rush. So I don't see why that would start now against a Pats O-line that's been playing well in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, you got to give some props to the Rams though. I mean, last year they went all in. I mean, going after Ndamukong Suh, trading this year for I want to get his name right. I think Dexter Fowler Jr. from the Jaguars.
Dante Fowler.
Dante Fowler. I knew that I fucked up.
Baseball player.
I knew that I fucked up the first name, dude. But yeah, I mean, you got to give them some credit, dude. Going after Marcus Peters, Aqib Talib. I mean, they signed a lot of big name. Brandon Cooks. I mean, they went for it, dude, and it paid off. I mean, they're here. So, and of course, the GOAT, C.J. Anderson, midseason pickup, fat as balls, but he's still going. You know.
Yeah, that's a good storyline. Good for him.
Yeah, he's back, dude. I mean, dude, I'm gonna be honest, dude. When he was on the Broncos, he was pretty nice.
He was, and got cut by them. Got cut by the Panthers, then the Raiders. John Gruden saw he was good, so he had to cut him.
Yes, of course.
Can't let him kill the tank.
Of course, even though I am a John Gruden fan, that's not one of my favorite teams, but I'm kind of rooting for good old JG to get it done over there. But we'll see what happens. But we could talk a little bit about the mock draft. You want to? I can pull that up real quick. NFL mock draft, because I know that your team has a chance to make a big splash this year.
Yep. Hopefully, I don't think the Dolphins are gonna. We'll talk about that when we get there. I don't know. I feel like there's something else we can say to close out the Super Bowl talk first. Like while you're pulling that up.
Oh, I got it up, dude. That was a quick little pull up.
All right. Well, we're taking the Patriots. Do we have scores?
I'm gonna go. Since I've been really low on the scores lately, and I feel like my scores have been way off lately, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Patriots. I'm gonna go 31-28 Patriots.
I was actually thinking 31-24 Patriots.
Okay.
So pretty close.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Moving on, dude.
Yeah.
As long as I got my little Brady thing out, I had to tell everybody how great Brady was. I mean, oh yeah, did I ever say that I think Brady has now eclipsed Michael Jordan as the greatest professional athlete in history of sports? Did I mention that?
I saw it on your Twitter.
Oh yeah. Okay, I think I brought up my Twitter, mentioned it, but I never finished my point. Michael Jordan, for those of you who don't know, Michael Jordan to me is like he's the closest thing we'll ever see to God on a court, dude, or like on a field, or just any kind of sports arena, dude. And so this is a lot for me to say, but I mean, what you see Brady doing, I mean, you're this guy. I don't want to get back into it, dude, but I mean, it isn't. I don't want to.
You don't? Do you think he has to win the Super Bowl first? Or
I do not.
Think he already is.
I think he is going to win it, but I don't think. I think if he loses it, I'll put him still right under Jordan as number 2. But if he wins it, which I think he will, I have to put him over Michael Jordan. Just longevity, clutchness, because people. I mean, a quarterback, yeah, he has the most impact on a football field, but compared to basketball, a quarterback cannot affect a game the way a basketball player can. A single basketball player can.
This is an interesting question. Do you think winning a Super Bowl is easier than winning an NBA Finals? Because in a way, because you could say like, oh, football's easier because you have to win less games, but that also adds like more parity to it. I feel like in basketball, the series is so long that the better team usually wins because you have so many games to show that you're better. You know what I mean? You have to play very poorly in a lot of games. If you go out in the playoffs and lose one game, play bad once, then you lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. I would say, I would honestly, I hate to be the cop-out answer guy, but I'm gonna have to say that they are equally as hard. Because I think it evens out. Because the harder team or the better team's gonna win in the NBA. But I mean, just watching my Celtics over the past few years with LeBron, dude, and then LeBron facing the Warriors. I mean, dude, it is so tough in sports. I mean, it's just because the better team is win. So if you have the better team, you should win theoretically in basketball. But
it doesn't always happen that way.
It doesn't always happen that way.
A lot of the time, a team can slump for an entire series, but usually a team won't play that poorly for 8 games or 7 games, however long the shit goes.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it like there's been dynasties in both sports. So, I mean, you've seen, obviously Michael Jordan, the Warriors, the Lakers, and Celtics in the 80s. I mean, so there's and then in NFL you had the 49ers, the Cowboys, and obviously the Patriots. So I mean, there's been dynasties in both. I would say they're probably equally as hard. I think it all comes down to just finding the formula, dude. Once you know what you need to do, I think that you're going to go on a big run, but it's just finding that formula is nearly impossible, and that's why only a select few teams do it, and they just repeat doing it for like a decade or so.
All right. So mock draft.
Mock draft time.
Whose are you using so I can pull it up too?
I'm hoping Mel Kiper because that's my guy. Whatever, dude. I'm on CBS Sports. I think this is probably almost the same here. Okay, they're a little bit different. Whatever. We can talk about. We could kind of make our own little predictions here. So I think undisputedly, Nick Bosa is going to go number 1. Now not much to talk about on the defensive side of the ball because I mean it's kind of boring, dude. Let's keep it real. But apparently he is literally the equivalent of Joey Bosa. He's like the same exact player. So if the Cardinals get him, beef up their defensive line, I guess that's good for them, dude. Even though Josh Rosen is kind of ass in my opinion. But I mean, hey, what do you think?
I think Nick Bosa is going to go number 1 as well.
Oh yeah, he will definitely for sure.
Yeah, I mean for the same reasons. Put him opposite. I think Chandler Jones. He led the league in sacks the year before last. Oh shit! A live fucking video just came up on my CBS thing. That's annoying. Started talking.
I had to
yelling
cancel
in my ear.
I had to cancel mine quick, dude.
All right. Shit. Yeah, Nick Bosa. I think. I don't know. If I were an owner, I wouldn't want a Bosa on my team because they're assholes, honestly. But there's no doubt he's going to be good.
Oh yeah, he'll be good. But I just don't. To
if
me,
he doesn't
a
hold
number
out from
one
his rookie
dude,
contract.
a number 1 overall pick. To me, that I don't know. Maybe I'm just like an NBA type of guy, dude. But that's got to be a splash. Like, for example, if you're an NBA team and you have a really good roster and then you somehow get the number 1 overall pick, you got to trade it for some crazy shit. Or you either get a once-in-a-generation type player. If he's not there, trade it. Like, the Cardinals have so much work to do, dude. I mean, I guess it would work, but if I'm the Cardinals, dude, I mean, I'm trying to trade this for some crazy shit, dude.
There are a lot of mock drafts that have them trading out of this pick.
Yeah, I mean, maybe get like if there's so many spots that the Cardinals need to fill. I'm thinking, what if you trade down and maybe get a lower grade first rounder, and then you get maybe a few second rounds and third rounds, maybe another first next year. I think that'd be good for the Cardinals.
I saw one that they trade down and then trade back up to number 7. They give number 6. They give the Giants Josh Rosen, and they draft somebody else. They draft Kyler Murray. They could. Oh, it was that they. No, it was that they draft Kyler Murray at number 1. That's what he had.
Oh, damn! I don't know who said that, but hot take.
It was some guy on YouTube said by the time the draft comes, he feels like they're gonna draft Kyler Murray at 1. Yeah. Then they're gonna trade with the Giants. They're gonna give him Rosen and then take somebody else. I think that would be extremely aggressive if that.
It would
like that is that's an insane thing to just assume the Cardinals of all teams are going to do.
Yeah, I think if I'm the Cardinals, I give Josh Rosen 1 more year to prove himself. Even though I don't think he has very good intangibles, dude. He seems like a pussy, dude. I'm sorry.
See, I'm worried that the situation may not get any better next year. Like the O-line's still going to suck. Like that takes time to build.
Yeah, I didn't think about their offensive line. That might be an area because
their O-line was as bad of any of them in the league this year. Like it was terrible.
But the thing is, there's not a lot of good offensive linemen in this draft. Apparently, I mean, there's that one guy. I guess there's a few actually.
I mean, there's some later round guys that'll probably be good. So they can get him there. But as far as top 3 O linemen, there isn't really one.
Yeah, you look back at Quentin Nelson. Is that his name?
He went number 6.
Yeah, I mean there's been a few over the years that have been really good that have been immediate impacts on their teams. So I don't really see that this year, but The Cardinals just need hella spot fillers, dude. I mean, they need a lot of work.
If they trade down and got Jonah Williams, the tackle from Bama, I think that would be good for them.
Yeah, definitely. I think so too, dude. For sure. And then there's some. I would say there's definitely going to be some activity between 5, 6, and 7. That'll be interesting between the Jaguars, Giants, and Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers are staying with Jameis, but I wouldn't be shocked if they end up taking a Drew Lock or Dwayne Haskins. I'm not a Drew Lock guy at all.
I think honestly, by the time the draft comes, I think Kyler Murray's going to show how good his arm is first, and then the combine, and then
he's gonna put together a big combine.
I honestly think by draft time, if the Dolphins want him, they're gonna have to go top 5. They're gonna have to trade up because I'm worried the Buccaneers would take him. Honestly.
Yeah,
none of the top 3 teams will take him. I don't think the Raiders probably won't. They'll probably wait for Tua or Trevor Lawrence, but the Bucs, I don't know.
Ooh,
I think if Kyler Murray falls to 13, they'll take him there. But if not, they're not going to go up and get him.
Yeah, dude, I just thought about that. Would be kind of spicy, dude. Trevor Lawrence with John Gruden. That would be that. You talk about some something to watch. Now that would be fun to watch. Even though like John Gruden's play calling might be outdated or whatever, I mean, just talking about box office, I mean, people would tune in to watch that. I mean, there's no doubt about it. That would be fun later down the line, but I think the Jaguars are 100% trading this pick.
My boy just got the fakes in, dude. He's getting hype right now.
Oh God, dude. He's that guy, the fake guy.
Dude, I have one too. That's a thing. Yeah.
I'm blazing, dude. I was thinking you had like fake Yeezys or some shit.
No, dude.
I was like, oh God, fake Yeezy guy.
The fake IDs, man.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
All right.
But I think the Jaguars are trading this pick for my guy, Nick Foles. And I think that they're going to move down about 10 picks, or actually be out of the first round. Who knows? Depending on how much they value Nick Foles.
So are you saying the Eagles are going to re-sign Foles and then trade him?
Yeah. We'll just say that. Sure. Why not?
I think is it your mic or my mic fucking up? Because some is like scratching a little bit.
Oh shit! Somebody's. Hold on. Let me.
Sounds like it's yours. We're experiencing technical difficulties right now.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome.
Manny Diaz just sent out another fucking portal tweet. Somebody committed.
Oh God.
Someone leak it. Someone leak the news.
Give me some updates on your boy, the quarterback. How's that going?
Tate Martell?
Yeah.
He hasn't gotten his waiver yet. He is going to fine, but those cases might take a while. I don't know. But gotcha. Now the number 1 player from the 2017 class, he stepped away from UCLA and said he had to like reevaluate if he was going to continue to play football. And now he's coming back, and he's tweeted like 6 things about how he wants to come to Miami because we've gotten a couple guys from the West Coast, and he wants to go with them.
Yeah, well, he was bullshitting hella, dude. He finessed the hell out of UCLA because they were ass at football.
Yeah, he literally said, "Yeah, I'm done, bro," and then just came back. Now he's like, "Yeah, I want to play for Miami."
Yeah, that was a total finesse by UCLA.
He said like he wanted to get a degree that UCLA didn't offer, and Miami does offer it. So
what, like surfing or some shit?
Hell no, dude. It was like a fucking, they would have a surfing degree, dude. It's they're UCLA.
I know that.
It's some like production degree.
But yeah, I'm thinking Jaguars, back on topic here. I'm thinking Jaguars trading this pick for Nick Foles. And then number 6, I'm thinking Giants are taking my guy, Dwayne Haskins, because I think Dwayne's really underrated. I think he's actually really. I think you have actually. I still like. I remember I was talking on an earlier podcast, maybe episode 2 or so, or maybe it was 3, when Kyler declared. It's probably last podcast. That I think that Kyler is gonna go between the 10 and 15 range. And I'm thinking your Dolphins have a good shot.
I'll be so hyped, dude. We definitely have a good shot if he falls to us.
But you guys have got to make a trade, no matter what, dude. Even if for him, I don't care if he's number 1. You guys have got to make a splash, dude, because it is.
The reports are that they're not committed enough to this year's draft class because they don't want to give up assets for next year's draft because there's so much more quarterbacks in that one.
That's true. I'll
This
give you
is
that.
a relatively weak quarterback class, so they don't want to give up. They don't want to give up assets and be wrong about Kyler Murray. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I was thinking about though is that I was thinking about this the other day because quarterbacks now are playing until they're 40, so they're playing 15 to 20 years in the NFL. There's going to be a point, dude, when
Mahomes hasn't been in the league for 20 seasons.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a point in the NFL where every team has a quarterback that they're trying to build around, and there's still going to be quarterbacks in the draft.
Yeah, but they're quarterback cycle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's true.
Everyone's going to always have a quarterback that's getting old, that's about to retire. You know what I mean?
I would think. I guess. I mean, I would think so, but
not everyone will be able to reload immediately. You know what I mean? Because they might not draft one for a while because they have a franchise guy. And then in that time, someone else just got a really young guy. So they're restarting their franchise quarterback process. But someone else is just starting it or has another 7 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the way it's been. But I just feel like QB prospects are getting better and better. And then plus advancements in medical technology and shit. They're also playing longer. So I'm thinking there's going to be a point when every team's got a quarterback they like.
Maybe.
But, I mean, it's kind of a weird take, but I just thought I'd throw it out there.
Yeah, most teams have a quarterback that they like. You know what I mean? Just some of them are bust. You know what I mean? You pick a guy like Mariota, and then you're stuck with him for a while, pretty much.
Oh, by the way, this mock draft has at number 12 the Washington Redskins taking Kyler Murray, which I would go crazy because the Redskins need a splash because we are sorry, Alex Smith. You're a very great game manager. Okay, you need to go on a team that is not great and then get them to a decent record like you always do, dude. But the Redskins, we've been average to ass for the last 25 years. We need some more excitement in Washington because now fans, I don't know other fans, but I'm gonna tell you personally, and the ones I've talked to, it's becoming really tough to be a Redskins fan.
It's been tough to be. Yeah, Dolphins and Redskins, we both suffer.
Yeah, it's really getting bad over here. So I'm thinking we need to draft Kyler here, and I wouldn't hate just trading.
I heard they like Will Grier.
Yeah, you did mention that. I like Will Grier. I like him too. I just don't know if he'll be a good NFL quarterback.
I don't think he has the arm strength to do it.
I don't even know if I don't think he has the intangibles, but
he can't throw a bubble screen that's across the hashes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The full length of the field, he can't throw it full width, I guess.
And I wanted to mention, what do you think about at 31 the Patriots taking Daniel Jones of Duke?
Daniel Jones is Ryan Tannehill 2.0.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, the Patriots are not going to take Daniel Jones here, dude.
Yeah, because they don't make bad picks.
Yeah, exactly. And also, Daniel Jones is ass.
Yeah, completely.
I mean, this is a guy that played. I mean,
if he somehow gets to the first round by the end of the combine, and I don't think he will, honestly. I think he'll still be in the third or fourth by the time the draft comes around.
I'm with you.
I think the analysts haven't really seen him or don't really know him that are putting him that high because I don't think they realize he's not that good. He's literally the next. He's just like Ryan Tannehill. He's like Ryan Tannehill without the arm strength, and without the arm strength, he sucks. And he already sucks. Think about it. He just has all the bad traits about Tannehill, and then also has a bad arm.
I don't know, Daniel Jones. There's just nothing. There's nothing I like about him, dude. He's just the most average QB. That's just me. There's nothing I'm oh, Daniel Jones.
He didn't kill the competition at Duke. You're gonna have to.
Exactly, dude.
You don't take a project quarterback in the first round. I don't think.
He's I mean, this is a very above average college quarterback. I mean, first round?
I don't get how people talk about him and Lamar Jackson both as project quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Lamar Jackson was clearly so much more complete, even as a passer, than Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I'm not a Lamar Jackson guy. That's just me.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Lamar Jackson guy because I think that the NFL
I don't think he's great, but I think he's clearly better than Daniel Jones.
Oh my God, it's not even close.
And always has been, and
He always will be.
And yet they're regarded in like the same tier going to the NFL. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see Daniel Jones being the next like Brian Hoyer, dude. Like
Yeah.
literally back up his entire career. He might start about 10 games in his career and be like the most average QB, like 220 yards, 2 TDs, 2 INTs, and then the starter's back.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that his ceiling as well.
Yeah, I mean I'm not seeing much there, but I don't know, dude. Is there anything else we really need to talk about?
How long have we been going?
It's actually been pretty decent, dude. We've carried this on to 50 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Most
I know.
People
dude.
probably haven't made it this far.
Yeah, it's probably just us this far.
Yeah. All right, man. If you somehow are here, you're a G. Should we drop timestamps? Is that a thing?
That's later on.
When do we have a producer?
AKA not ready for that.
Yeah, we're not ready. All right.
Yeah. Once we get a more consistent fan base, then we can start getting into some crazy shit. But hey, also everyone out there listening, next episode outro is releasing.
Okay. All right. You're calling your shot.
Yeah. Because so we're gonna come out with a very amazing outro that's probably gonna be ass, but it'll be unique to the podcast. So we'll be releasing that after next episode. So be sure to tune in.
Next week we'll play "Sex Is on Fire." Is that the song you wanted to play?
Yes, that's such a great
opening. Yeah, we'll have that next episode.
Dude, just the way that song, it's such a great like intro to a podcast, dude. But anyway,
right, we'll see you next episode.
Yes, and check our description for the Twitter, GasCast on Twitter, and so you can see when the next podcast is about to drop. But anyway, everyone, thanks for listening. We're out.
Peace.